Hello all, this is Rage from Kaine doing another YouTube video. Obviously, here I am. So, as you know, if you've been following us, we've recently relaunched our YouTube channel. The reason for this is the meta platforms, which is Facebook and Instagram. They're basically showing our posts to maybe 20 to 100 at most of the 14,000 followers we have on there. And when you're trying to promote your gigs and your music, that's simply not good enough. So we're trying to reach more people via YouTube. More people seem to be responding this way. So far it's actually been going okay, but I thought I'd talk about our worst day recently on YouTube. So this was the 26th of December. So Toby had recorded a playthrough of AC/DC's You Shook Me All Night Long, I should say, from Back in Black. And he did a great job with it. He played it through, he nailed the solo, fantastic playthrough. We put it up and instantly it started getting a bit of traction. So it had something like 5 or 6 plays and 5 or 6 likes. The retention was really good. I think, bloody hell, we've found a good one here. And then, bosh, we get hit with a copyright strike now, or claim. Now, it'd be okay if this was for the original song, but it assumed this was a live performance from AC/DC from 1990, I think, or 1991, somewhere around that time. Maybe that's how well he played it, and that meant the video got stuck in limbo. I then made the mistake of, and again, I'm new to YouTube, so I'm just figuring out all the ins and outs of what you do and what you don't do with it. I made the mistake of then going, okay, well, we've got to put out some content today. So Liam, our drummer, had done a playthrough of Heartwork by Carcass. So I put that up instead while we were arguing the case with YouTube over the fair use thing. So that's all well and good, apart from the fact that I'd prepared, I think, 5 or 6 shorts to promote Toby's video, which then had to be put on hold, and then I had to quickly prepare shorts to promote Liam's playthrough. So the whole thing got kind of thrown out of whack. That impacted both videos. So rather than the AC/DC one sort of being pushed and doing really well with the algorithm, which is what it appeared to have done in that short amount of time, that was killed. And then because we uploaded 2 videos to YouTube on the same day, that seemed to have damaged Liam's playthrough as well. So not many people saw that either. So the end result was, yeah, both videos got a poor amount of plays, and not too many people have clicked through on them since, which is a shame because they're both good playthroughs and they put a lot of time and effort into putting those covers together. So maybe that's what not to do on YouTube. If anyone is looking at doing YouTube for their band, don't do 2 videos in a day, even if one gets struck by the copyright robot, because even if you put up something that is fine, it just doesn't seem to push it the same way. So lesson learned there. But broadly speaking, the YouTube is going a lot better. It has increased our reach. If you're a new subscriber or someone who doesn't know anything about our band and you've just started checking out these videos, thank you for joining us and supporting our channel. We are trying to grow. We've got a new album coming out. It's called Extinction's End. It's a fusion of everything from thrash metal, speed metal, a little bit of extreme metal in there, and of course a heavy dose of new wave British heavy metal and, you know, the Black Sabbath and Judas Priest influences as well. So there's a bit for everyone on there. We're going to be releasing that as soon as possible. We have the master's tracks. The artwork is being finalized, so that is something we're currently pushing forward with. So if you've only just checked this out, this album will be coming out this year, as soon as possible, really. So thank you for, as I said before, subscribing. We'll be doing more content in the coming days. We'll be trying to up our game in terms of videos. We've got some ideas for what we want to do with this in the future. You know, music videos for the new album, more playthroughs, more covers, full band covers, maybe even full live sets via YouTube. It has a lot of possibilities. We're looking at doing our podcast again. So growth is there. We just need to start working on it. And this could be a real boon for the band if it works out. And some of the stuff we've done so far has seen really good numbers come back. You know, a few thousand people will see a short on YouTube, and that's incredible considering if we were to put the same video out on Instagram or Facebook, we'd be lucky to get 20 or 30 people see it or even interact with it. Those platforms for us have really died off, and we know why, and I've explained this in previous videos. The more you swipe past or ignore content from a page or even a YouTube channel, the algorithm will hide that from you, and it will say, well, you're not interested in that. And the more people that do that, the more, I want to say, damaging it is for a channel or for a Facebook page or an Instagram account. So we've been affected a bit by that on the Meta platforms. Maybe it will come back, but we can't bet on that. We need to release a new album, we need to be actually heard, and we need people to check it out and want to buy the CD and buy the merch and come and see us at our gigs. So hopefully this will be a new way of doing that. I've changed the microphone and the camera I was using from the previous video I did, because obviously the microphone quality wasn't good. I don't know why it sounded so poor, because it's a reasonably good microphone, but I've changed it to this one for the time being, and it seems to, on the test play, seems to be a lot better than the one I was using. So pushing forward with it, I hope you take time to keep looking out for our videos and actually watch them through. The more we can get people to see the videos through to the end, the better our channel will grow, because it will be marked as an interesting channel rather than as a boring channel nobody's really giving a shit about, frankly. And I shouldn't have sworn, because that will do me damage in the algorithm, so I'll probably try and bleep that out. So yeah, the 26th of December was our worst day on YouTube. Having a video taken down or hidden for copyright reasons, having to argue the fact that it wasn't just an upload of that live performance, getting it reinstated, which is fine. We were able to do that through the system, but we lost a vital edge with the algorithm by having it snatched like that. And of course, then uploading a second video to try and mitigate that did not work. It just damages the other video. So I've learned a lesson there, and hopefully been able to educate some other people who are maybe in bands who have tried similar things and wondered why it hasn't worked well. For some reason, if you upload 2 YouTube videos on the same day, even if one is struck off and hidden, you'll be penalised and your video won't be shown.